In our last course, we talked about work-life balance. In this course, we're going to talk about underperformers. So when we start talking about underperformers or underachievers, wow, wow, wow. I don't believe that people underperform. I believe managers undersupervise. What do I mean by that? As a first time manager, you're going to come into your office, you're going to be inundated with a lot of information. This person does that, this person does that, blah, blah, blah. It is your responsibility to try to filter through all of that and see exactly what's really going on. If you don't do that, you would take the information that you were given and you will run with it. And while you're running, you're going to see some of those people that they said, hey, this person is an underachiever. And because you never filter the information out, in your mind, you're going to paint a picture of this person being an underachiever. And the psychosis of the situation, you will treat them as though they are an underachiever. Is it possible the underachiever was only the underachiever for that person that told you that? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, it is. Let me give you a good example. Years ago, I worked in California. And when I first took over this department, I was told, hey, that guy over there, that guy right there, he's lazy. Those are exact words. He's lazy. Watch him. I said, okay. So everyone else, they gave me great praise about. So I'm like, okay. But this one guy, I was always watching him. I was a first-time leader. And then one day, he did something, and I doubted everything the guy said. And I remember, his name was David Lindsay. And I remember he just looked at me like I was stupid. And then it just dawned on me. I never gave David a fair chance. I went on what I heard. And because I went on what I heard, I realized that David wasn't the problem. The person that told me about David was the problem. Underachievers. Underachievers usually are the people that, for whatever reason, someone stopped leading. You manage machines, you lead people. Someone stopped leading. They stopped giving them an opportunity, or they didn't like them for whatever reason. Therefore, they're able to poke them in the eye and say, this person is such and such. Don't be like that as a first-time leader. Always give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Whenever I go into a new situation and people try to tell me about whomever, I always listen. You always listen to people. However, I always make my own determination as well. Because David, the guy I'm talking about way back here in California back in 1995, best employee ever. Best employee ever. Because I said, David, we need X, Y, Z. He said, yeah, George, no problem. We do it like this and this and this. And truth being told, a lot of my leadership style came about because of David. Because I would think about something and I would say, David, he said, you know what? How about this? You asked for that, but I thought about that and I thought about this. Ever since then, that's how I lead. I became a corporate athlete because of that person they told me was lazy. So my question to you today is this. Are you the type of leader that takes information from someone else and you run with it when it comes to personnel? Sometimes it's true, but are you the type to figure it out for yourself, or are you strictly the type, they said it, that's the law, let me move forward? Something to think about.